Hello and welcome to Rev Sports. I'm Gargi Raut, and joining me today for this show is Snehashish Mukherjee, Bharat Ramraj, and Shomik Chakrabarti. Tonight we're going to see Royal Challengers Bangalore take on Sunrisers Hyderabad in Hyderabad. Sunrisers Hyderabad have been on an incredible unbeaten streak, whereas RCB, the less we talk about it, the better, because well, bad luck is onto them clearly. Snehashish, you're a KKR fan first and then an RCB fan. Last last time we went to that match against KKR, a last ball heartbreak. But this time around, what is it about RCB? Nothing is clicking. Last six matches they've lost.
Yes, I think it's the same old story like every year. Their bowlers have struggled badly this season, I think, especially Mohammad Siraj, because if you see the last season, the batters also clicked like Duplessis, Maxwell scored runs at a good strike rate. And from bowling's perspective, there were Mohammad Siraj who was taking wickets, especially in the power play. And we all know that taking wickets in the power play, how much it is crucial for a format like T20. In the batting, apart from Virat Kohli, in a consistent manner, no batters clicked, and in the bowling, no bowlers have clicked that much for them so far in the tournament. So overall, in every department, it has been very disappointing stuff from them, and virtually they are already knocked out of this tournament, and now they will look to win some games at least for their fans to give some happy faces.
And Shomik, Sunrisers Hyderabad have made a dramatic turn from what they were in the previous IPL seasons. Is it really, does the credit really go to Pat Cummins for all the change that we've seen?
Obviously, Gavi, leadership matters, and Pat Cummins is a very well respected captain across formats, and is a very successful captain. Um, it's about giving the team the required body language. You see, Sunrisers Hyderabad's batting template. That is the batting T20 batting template of 2024. I mean, you are scoring 125 runs in 6 overs. That comes from the leadership group, and Pat Cummins is the face of that. Um, the thing is that I mean, this is a sort of fearless cricket. This is sort of Zen Z cricket, fearless cricket, where you hit without fearing of losing your wicket. Um, you are not very concerned about whether you are playing conventional shots or not, but you are heavy lifting. And that's the name of the game as far as T20 cricket is concerned. Saka 2024. Pat Cummins has been immense as a leader. I mean, as far as this cricket is concerned, I mean, there is nothing more to say. He is a fantastic player in his own right, but not for nothing, he is a World Cup winner for Australia. He is a World Test Championship winner for Australia, and the way Sunrisers are playing, I mean, they are. I mean, although T20 cricket doesn't have any favorites, but they are one of the favorites to at least reach the knockouts.
Yeah, similar question to you, Bharat. Shomik completely agrees that it's the change of captaincy that has made SRH the dangerous team that they are this season. What do you think? We're also seeing Travis Head, Abhishek Sharma, and Heinrich Klaasen also come into form, and they're in red hot form. So where do you find that balance? Where did it click for SRH? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, you just said their batting has really clicked for them more than the bowling. It is their batting that has really clicked. All of them are playing explosive knocks, right from right from Travis Head to Carson to Abhishek Sharma. Everyone is striking around 200 or over 200. That is crazy. And someone like Travis Head, I don't think any IPL team knows how to bowl a team, and is taking advantage of that as well. New Zealand, Pakistan, and West Indies bowled much better than what we have seen in the IPL. To Travis said, hopefully someone will crack it. Yeah, bad comes definitely has had an impact as well, but you still need the players make it happen, and SRH have the batting arsenal, batting firepower to go and get those big scores.
Mute. Mute.
You're on the mute, Gagi.
Oh, my bad. But if you look at RCB, if you look at the toss update, I'm okay. Royal Challengers Bangalore have won the toss and opted to bat. Quite an interesting, quite an interesting take from RCB over there. Faf du Plessis. What have you thought of his captaincy so far? And also talk about what do you think the toss result could take? What direction could the toss take the match in?
Oh, me?
Yes, Neha Shishu. Sorry,
Yes.
I
Okay.
said that while I was on mute.
Yes. So I think it's a good toss to. It's an interesting decision I will take because I was also looking to that how SRH batters will play when they will chase a target because whatever the big score they have made, it came when batting fast. So it will be interesting to see if RCB managed to put a good total on the board. I am not saying about 250, 260, at least 200 or 220. Then still it will be interesting to see how RCB batters go because chasing is a whole different game altogether. So it is a good toss to win, I think, for Duplessis. But when it comes to the captaincy of Duplessis, I am a bit of surprised and disappointed at the same time also because in last two seasons he showed good signs of as a leader, especially because he batted brilliantly, led from the front, and his changes were not I will not say that every time it was all perfect, but at least was good enough to produce some good results for his team. But this time around, his bowling changes, his fielding placement have raised questions. So as I said already earlier, that virtually they already knocked out of the tournament. But starting from this game, as a leader, also Duplessis might look to prove himself right, and hopefully this is the game where everything falls right for RCB.
Yeah. Shomik, tell us about what you think the toss means because Faf du Plessis choosing batting first. Clearly, they haven't been very successful in chasing, but still, what do you think of Faf's captaincy so far in this IPL season?
See, Faf is a good captain, not that he is a bad captain. He captained South Africa, so you don't get to captain South Africa if you are a mug as far as captaincy is concerned. But then again, a captain is only good enough as his team. So the thing is that this RCB team's biggest problem is they don't know how to win matches. That is a mentality issue. They can bat first, they can bowl first, they can do this, they can do that. But biggest problem is that they don't know how to win games. If you go back to their last game against Kolkata Knight Riders, midway into their ranches, the game was sitting in their dugout. The game sat in their dugout and they still managed to lose it. So that is the way it is. That is, it's not about someone's captaincy. I'm not too sure if Faf qualifies as an opener in T20 cricket in 2020 because that is the reason why he doesn't play for South Africa anymore. But he is an experienced captain. But given that the whole thing, you can pinpoint that their middle order, they as far as their batting is concerned, they lose wickets in clusters. Their bowling is not up to the mark. You can pinpoint certain issues, but overall, it's a mentality issue. I think because they absolutely don't know how to win matches. That's their biggest problem. And when that is the case, the captain becomes helpless.
And Bharat, I hope I'm not on mute. No, I'm not. Bharat, I was looking at the team changes, and it seems like Jaydev Unadkat has replaced Travis Head, and Travis Head will be in the impact substitutes. What do you think is the strategy that Pat Cummins is going for right in this match?
Yeah, obviously they're bowling first, right? So he's looking at an extra bowling option there, and then they will look at getting Travis Head into the side. So That is what they're, I think, looking at. So look at their bowlers. They have Shabaz Ahmad, Pat Cummins 2, Bhuvaneshwar 3, Jaidev Unadkat 4, Markande 5, Netraj, six options they have uh, as they're bowling first, and then they will get that impact sub Travis Head in. So looks like a fair decision. As far as Duplessis is concerned, one thing I will add is about RCB is they have chopped and changed too much. That is usually an indicator of a side that is on the losing run. And another thing that I couldn't get it was in one of the matches. I guess it was one of the matches against Rajasthan Royals where they couldn't get Dinesh Karthik and Mahipal Omrar to bat at all in the slog overs. Somehow they ended up with a debutant, and somehow they ended up with Cameron Green, who takes 3-4 overs to get going. So they have made some tactical blunders. Obviously, Duplessis is not the only one who is in the backroom staff. There's Andy Flower, Bobat, and all other guys and all are there. But yeah, they have made some tactical blunders. But it's a side that is chopping and changing a lot, and that's usually an indicator it is a side which is losing a lot of matches.
Yes. And Snehashish, final question to you all before we get to the predictions. What are some matchups that you're looking for?
Matches. I think it will be interesting to in the power play. I think Virat Kohli versus T Natarajan, or I think you can say Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. It will be interesting. And in the middle overs, any RCB batter second Mayank Markande, because Mayank Markande has been in a good run of form this season. And in the middle overs, he has he has taken wickets along with a good economy also, and especially the form skipper Pat Cummins is in. I think he will be very vital against any RCB batter at any stage. So it will be interesting to see how RCB batters go, and because the form our SRH batters are in, they have to put a big total on the board. Otherwise, the game is already done and dusted in the first half only.
Shomik, what about you? Some matchups that are quite interesting to you today?
Gaugi, I'm not a big fan of matchups, especially in T20 cricket, because it's on the night who is playing well and who is not. Um, I mean, see, Travis said he's going all guns blazing, but Mohammad Siraj can get him on. If it is Mohammad Siraj's night, he can get him out first ball. So that's how unpredictable this format is. That's how unpredictable this game is. So I'm not a big fan of matchups, but certain things I would like to focus on, like how Virat Kohli plays, how Virat Kohli plays against their batting first, how Virat Kohli plays against their frontline bowlers in the power play. In the power play, how he plays, because this is with an eye to India's T20 or T20 World Cup campaign. Virat Kohli will be there, but I mean against KKR, he started up very well until he faced by controversial dismissal. And I would like to see that Virat Kohli who turned up against KKR the way he was taking the game away. I mean, the way he had started off. So, my interest is more on Virat Kohli as far as RCB's batting is concerned. Um, and overall, given the bigger picture, Indian cricket, the T20 World Cup is coming. I will like to pin my focus on Virat Kohli.
Okay, Bharat, what about you? Or are you also, in the same boat as Shomik?
No, I guess looking at the RCB attack, maybe I will go for Travis Head versus Lockie Ferguson. In the last game, Lockie Ferguson bowled a lot down the leg side. Travis Head is not someone who moves his back foot across. So if he's going to bowl like that, again, he's going to get hit a lot. And then he went round the wicket, bowled a knuckle ball, cut Travis Head's room and got him out. So it could go either way. If he bowls over the wicket again, I think Travis Head will absolutely take him to the cleaners. If he goes round the wicket, cuts the room, tucks him up a little bit, maybe he has another chance of getting a wicket. So I think that would be an interesting matchup.
And Snehashish, finally, predictions. Who do you think is going to win tonight? And how many runs do you think RCB will make? Because the commentators or the team of broadcasters are saying that they're looking at a 300 total tonight based on the pitch, which I think
But I think RCB with this batting lineup and this current form, it is very difficult for RCB to score 300. If SRH would have bat first, I would have think that that can be possible. But if you ask me the prediction, I wish RCB to win, but it is very difficult. SRH starting as favorites. But last time RCB won at this venue and Virat Kohli scored 100, match-winning 100. So hopefully today, I think RCB should and might have scored 190 plus at least to give some cushion to their bowlers, and let's see what happens.
Okay, Shomik.
Um, as far as runs are concerned, Gagi, I expect this one to be a high scoring affair. As far as match prediction is concerned, although this is a very unpredictable format, but I don't see RCB winning another game in their belly up campaign.
Okay, Bharat, who do you think is winning tonight? SRH? Should I just say it for you?
So I always perhaps have a soft corner for underdogs, so I'm giving it to RCB. 26 days. It has been how many days? 29 days since they won a game in IPL, I guess. Maybe today is the day they will win at least one match. And also one more point I wanted to add: the SRH have 8 bowling options. I see bowling first. Even Nitesh Reddy is there. Abhishek Sharma also can bowl. So yeah, with those that many options, I'm not saying all of them are quality bowlers. Maybe they can restrict RCB to some extent, at least around 200 to 20 with so many bowling options.
Okay, well, everyone seems to be thinking, which is quite clear at this point because of the way that RCB has been performing this season. But it seems like SRH is the favorite to win tonight's game. And that wraps up our conversation. Thank you for joining us and stay tuned to Rev Sports.